I love Sunjo. I have more Sunjo tools in my house than any other tool. I love them. They stand behind their product, great warranties. This thing is awesome. This is actually a 3-in-1. It is a grass trimmer. It is an edger in this capacity. And then it goes down and it locks in and becomes your lawnmower, just like that. Now I've got a lawnmower, I've got an edger, and I have a grass trimmer. I have all three tools in one. It comes with a Sunjo supercharged 24-volt battery, no gas, no fumes. You get plenty of runtime. We put it on sale today, $50 off. I bought a regular lawnmower, $400 about 2 years ago. A lot of maintenance. I'm constantly checking the oil. I got to fill it with gas. It's noisy as all heck, and it has fumes. This guy is ridiculously powerful for its size. All right, if you got a 3-acre land, this is not the one you want. But if you got a 1/4 acre, 1/2 acre, right, you live in an apartment or a condo, this is perfect. It is a hand trimmer that becomes a lawnmower. That to me is brilliant. Bobby Milliken, my guest, my Sunjo brother,
hello,
is here today.
Ooh.
Dude, this thing is so smart.
Yeah.
And we've aired it maybe 1 or 2 times over the last couple of years, and every time I'm always so excited because people are like, I don't want to buy a $400 lawnmower to cut around the sidewalk.
Yeah, you don't need it. But
you don't need it.
What we're known for, Sunjo, is making tools that are so well built and so well balanced. You can see I'm just holding this with 2 fingers. I mean, the lightweight is huge, huge, huge because we want you to get out there, be confident, and be able to use the tools that we give you. Now, I've never aired this before. I'm super excited about it. It's 3-in-1. You've seen a trimmer, you've seen an edger, you've seen a mower. Have you ever seen one tool that does all 3? Because this is a first for me. Let me put it in action right off the bat. I've got some ornamental grass here. I'm gonna fire it up and just watch how easily it just slices right through this ornamental grass. Now this is 400 watts of power, okay? You saw that first layer? Let's do another little layer. Boom, boom, boom. You see, no problem for the Sunjo. So that's the first thing. What I want you to, yeah, it's a beast, right? This thing is going to over 8,000 revolutions. So you see this collar right here? You can twist that. So what I'm gonna do is twist that and pull that down. And now what I just did was I transformed that from a regular grass trimmer to now an edger. So if you take a look down here, I have a little bit of sod here. I'm gonna fire it up. And now look at this. I can just roll it. I don't have to bend down. I don't have to look. I can just go right along the edge and do my edging right there. Nice clean edges, back and forth. I'll leave a little bit back here to do later, but boom. Look at that guy. See how it has the roller wheel down there so you can have the guide and you can see? And again, if you missed it, I'll bring it back up here. It's this neck swivels like that. You see how the swivel action? So the neck swivels like that. Then you have a pivoting head right here. So that's 2 of the 3, okay? Now, I still got 1 more. I'm not done.
The best part. This is my absolute favorite part.
So you go over here and you set this in here. All right, you're gonna lift the back. Okay, I gotta do it, there we go, boom. Now, what I just did is I put it into its lawnmower form. So again, I'm gonna put this on here and then just, I mean, this is so light. Look, I can lift this with 1 hand. That's how lightweight it is, okay? I'm gonna put it down, kind of just roll over. I mean, it's like vacuuming. And now if I want to get a lower cut, I can lower the deck so it's even closer. But you can see a difference between that grass I just did and the row I just did there. You want to make those adjustments? It's right back here. You change the deck higher or lower depending on how high or low you want your grass. So again, if you're just tuning in, you're like, what is that? It's a tool from Sunjo. By the way, we've been in business over 15 years. We're celebrating 5-year anniversary with you here at HSN. And this is a 3-in-1, a grass trimmer, an edger, and a mower. Can't go wrong and not seen anything like this before, guys.
You probably can't do that with your existing lawnmower.
Yeah, it's a one-trick pony right there.
Gives you the idea of the weight of this, okay? And if you've always been a little nervous about a pull mower, and let me just tell you, I bought my mower $400. I don't have a lot of property, but I never knew anything about like this. So I bought it. I have to check the oil every 2 or 3 times I use it. I got to put gas in it. It's noisy as all giddy up, all right? It's dirty.
Right.
And when you think about it, this is perfect if you have an apartment or a condo. It's the perfect size.
Absolutely, yeah.
And again, it's so lightweight. Anybody, if you're a senior, you could still cut your grass. And I know a lot of seniors out there, they get upset because they love to cut their grass.
Yeah.
But it becomes kind of a chore after a while. This makes it so much easier. It is a true 3-in-1. So it'll do your edging. It'll do your trimming. It's adjustable, just like a regular mower, up or down. Bobby, I love it. All right, by the way, I want to remind you, I don't have a lot of these to go around. Checking my card, because I can't hear anybody in the control room because I'm in a spot where it's real quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of these. I've got about 1,000. That's it. So these are going quick. A lot of people out there live in apartments and are like, this would be ideal.
So let's talk a second about what you don't need, what you don't have to have, okay? First of all, you don't need this, all right? You don't need any gas. You don't need to store this up because we're not using gas. Second of all, you don't need a cord, okay? You don't need this big, heavy extension cord, which Guy and I always joke about you end up cutting because we're not relying on electric power. Let's talk a second about what we are relying on. It's our Sunjo battery. We may put up a graphic here shortly if you want to get an extra battery, but this battery does come included with your purchase. This by itself, Guy, what is it, like a $50 value just for our battery alone. So you're welcome to pick up an extra one. It's great because if you've been with me shopping with Guy and I for several years, you know all of our Sunjo and Snowjo tools. This works in over 150 of our other tools.